Hey, happy Thursday, Faith family. Thanks for tuning into this weekly update. This is Holy Week, and there is a lot going on, so stay tuned. Tomorrow is Good Friday, the day we remember the death of Jesus, and we have a special service for you and your family here at the church at 7 p.m. That service will not be live streamed. We're going to give our live stream team a much needed break as they add an additional service to us on Easter Sunday. But while there's no children's ministry programming during Good Friday, it has been designed with families and children in mind. And so I would just say if you are looking for a compelling way to remind yourself and your family of the body and the blood of Jesus broken and poured out for us, I want to ask you to join us this Friday at 7 p.m. We'll have a time of worship, a briefer window of teaching, and a time to celebrate communion together as we remember, before we rush forward to celebrate the resurrection, we pause to remember the death of Jesus. And then on Easter Sunday, we have services at 8, 9:30, and 11 here at Faith and online. The 9:30 and 11 services have full children's ministry programming available to them. So we expect a lot of guests that day like we see every Easter. We also expect a lot of families that have maybe not quite yet rejoined the Faith family to come back for the very first time. I know I've talked to at least 4 or 5 families that are coming back on campus for the first time on Easter. So if you maybe don't need children's ministry programming, if you're a younger adult, or if you are maybe an empty nester and you can come to the 8 o'clock service, we'd love to invite you to join us there. That will help us leave some space for guests and their families at 9:30 and 11. But whenever you can make it, join us this year, this Sunday for Easter at Faith. If you are a young adult, the next night, Monday, come join us for Refuge. Refuge is our monthly young adult gathering, a time of teaching and worship and community. We're gonna have a full nacho bar this week, and it's a great time for you to get connected with other young adults in our church and to find community there around God and His people. Last thing is this, just a few brief COVID update items. This is Thursday. The plexiglass wall is down. It will be down for Good Friday, down for Easter Sunday, and the sort of foreseeable future. In the most recently issued sort of recommendations for churches, we measured out our stage and found that we're in compliance with all of those without having to have a barrier or masks on that front row of people on stage. We're still asking everyone in attendance to wear masks throughout the duration there as well, but that'll be an exciting change, especially for those of us on stage. I'll get to see all of you and we'll get to feel a little bit more normal in that way. Lastly, this Sunday, Easter Sunday, is the last Sunday we're asking you to RSVP for services as adults. We still need you to RSVP as children or for students to make sure your kids and students have spaces and the environments designed for them to really thrive as they get to learn who Jesus is there. But on Sunday morning for our normal services, starting the Sunday after Easter, April the 11th, we're no longer requiring RSVP. So just come on, we're ready for you. We've got room for you, space for you, and we're so excited to get to meet with you in that way. We talk about Good Friday and Easter Sunday, and for good reason. But there's another day this week that's always piqued my interest. Some denominations or church traditions call it Maundy Thursday. It's the day that Jesus was betrayed and arrested. And in John's recounting of this, I love how Jesus interacts with Judas, who's betrayed him, and the people that have come to arrest him. Before they ever say a word to Jesus himself, in John 18, verse 4, Jesus, knowing all that would happen to him, came forward and said to them, "Whom do you seek? I am he." Jesus isn't hiding. Jesus isn't caught off guard. When Jesus made the decision to go on the cross and die for you and for me, he knew exactly what he was doing and what it would cost him, and he knew that he decided that you and I were worth it. And so he did that. And he also turns to the rest of the disciples and tells them, "I told you that I am he, so if you seek me, let these people go." We serve a Jesus who loves you and me so much that he wants to keep us safe and is willing to go to the cross to die as his act of service for you and for me. And so Jesus does not demand anything from you. Jesus gives everything for you and for me to know him. And so even before Good Friday tomorrow or Easter Sunday after that, pause here on Maundy Thursday and remember that Jesus walked towards the cross knowing exactly what would happen to him there because he loves you and he loves me. Come join us this weekend and celebrate that this weekend and every weekend.